Good day, everyone. Welcome to this webinar on generative AI in education, useful tools and applications. This is the first of a series of webinars we have organized from the Center for Educational Technology and Media, or CETME, in collaboration with the Faculty of Education of the Open University of Sri Lanka on generative AI in higher education and teacher education. And today we are going to talk on some useful, this is the first webinar focusing on useful tools and applications of generative AI in teaching and learning. So generative, as we all know, generative artificial intelligence is evolving very rapidly and making a significant impact on education in many different ways. Therefore, there's a crucial need for generative AI literacy or Gen AI literacy, especially capacity development in the effective integration of Gen AI in teaching and learning. The objective of this series of webinars is mainly to raise awareness and initiate discussion among teachers, learners, educators, and researchers on the productive, creative, and responsible use of generative AI in teaching and learning. Today's webinar will focus on various useful Gen AI tools and applications and how they can be effectively integrated into the teaching learning process. To conduct the webinar today, we have an eminent expert, Dr. Ramesh Sharma. Before the commencement of the webinar, let me briefly introduce him to you. Okay, welcome, Ramesh. Dr. Ramesh C. Sharma is a well-recognized expert in open, distance, and technology-mediated learning. His professional roles include being former director of the Commonwealth Educational Media Center for Asia, CEMCA, regional director of Indira Gandhi National Open University, IGNOU, India, director of distance education at the University of Guyana, South America, and various academic positions held in India, Brazil, Peru, Fiji, and Malaysia. He has served on the advisory group on human resources development for the UN conferences on trade and development, Geneva, Switzerland. Dr. Sharma has been an editor of the Asian Journal of Distance Education since 2003. Recently, he has been researching on Gen AI, integration of Gen AI in teaching and learning. So, may I kindly invite Dr. Ramesh Sharma to conduct the webinar now. Over to you, Ramesh. Thank you.
Thank you, SriLanka. Hello, friends. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are having a great time. It is nice to see 178 participants now. That's wonderful. So what I have planned is that for some time, I will try to explain what is generative AI. And after that, we will see some of the tools. Okay, friends, welcome to this session. And I'm glad to interact with all of you, particularly it being the first session about the awareness on generative AI. And we will see that how some tools they can be used for teaching learning. There is no denying the fact that nowadays we are using artificial intelligence. And here is this interview of Andy Jassy, who says that their AI assistant, Amazon Q, it has saved their thousands of work hours. So that shows the power that how big businesses are using artificial intelligence. Even in India, the AI, they have found their application in various sectors, including very interesting the application in the agricultural sector. So these are the presenters, and even I think, perhaps I believe that even in Sri Lanka, the AI anchors, they may be reading the news, but if you watch Indian television channels, Indian news channels, particularly the weather forecast, now almost many of the television channels, they are using AI anchors to read that news. Not only that, even the film industry, due to the AI and in fact, there have been mixed reaction of this use of artificial intelligence, that if we are mimicking the voice, then particularly the ethics come into picture, and many believe that it is being and it may be misused, because if you can clone the voice of someone, say for example, if you hear a call from Professor SriLanka, she's asking you that, okay, all these students should report tomorrow to the university because we are going to conduct your examination. And you all will be thinking, oh, tomorrow we are having our examination. We were not aware. So that is, we can make anyone say anything using these AI tools. It's impacting the digital marketing, and not only that, it is being used even in the job descriptions, where the people, they are asking for like drama story, and here they are asking that we need a person who can use generative AI tools, and then the knowledge of prompt engineering. So they are, openly promoting it. That was the view. So in general, we have found that many people now, they are afraid of artificial intelligence as such, but we are not afraid of the robot vacuum cleaner. That's also runs on AI. The closed circuit television, which we have in our homes and other places, we openly use them. So the question for you, that are you afraid of AI? Yes or no? Okay, we have limited time, so I'm not waiting for your answer. I'm going it. Here, see this situation. It's a very, bright speaker, Michelle. She says that initially we were not ready to use AI, but then in this world, students don't need to know how to ethically and responsibly use AI, because none of them would ever use it because it is evil, and their professor told them not to. So why did I bother to learn all that stuff? That is a kind of a dilemma is happening, and many people, they are believing that the jobs will be gone due to artificial intelligence. Here, this is another news that OpenAI takes a stand against US election interference by an Iranian using ChatGPT that came in the US presidential elections. So the next question for you, do you think AI can steal your job? So I asked this question from the AI. Most of the images you will see in this presentation, they are created using AI. I will show you some of the tools. You can also use these images using them. So AI says that AI cannot steal your job if you don't have one. If you don't have job, what the AI will steal. So anyway, that is joke apart. This is the Holon IQ, the news which I just received today itself, around 3 or 4 hours ago, that higher education and corporate upskilling, they are the areas that AI is expected to have the greatest impact. And these are various areas where AI will have the maximum impact. Early childhood, K-12 sector, and you can see that vocational education, language learning, testing and assessment, higher education, and corporate training, upskilling. These are the areas where the maximum impact of AI will be noticed. So now you can understand that why it is important for us to be aware about what is artificial intelligence. And nowadays, many of the institutions, they are adopting the AI teachers. Here, an Arizona charter school will use AI instead of human teachers for 2 hours a day on academic lessons. it will customize lessons in real time to match each student's need. You can see the impact that even these people. Here, they are the views. Dan Fitzpatrick, he's a very famous AI educator. He says that I think AI will replace all teachers. I think AI will replace any teacher. AI is the only solution to teacher shortage and all those things. So it says that if you are reading this post or projecting something above, then that schools take it in reply, and you can think that how. And Dan Mayer also says that we will have never enough teachers. And then how to come up with the shortage. And here AI is an answer to that teacher shortage. So let us see now. This is another question for you. What are the fastest things on earth? I know you will take time in replying, so let me show you. The fastest things, as you know, and some of the answers, they are as per the Indian mythological. We have some scriptures like speed of light. But the fourth one is very interesting. People becoming expert in AI. Till 3 years ago, November 22, when ChatGPT came up, then till 2-3 years ago, the artificial intelligence was being taught only in the computer science subjects. But as soon as ChatGPT came released by OpenAI company, now the people becoming expert in AI is the fastest growing trend. And that shows the power of AI, that it has made people expert in AI. So it's a wonderful thing. Then another things are happening. Replica CEO. It's a AI app. Many people who want to have some companion, they use this AI. And this is quite interesting. It is fine for lonely people to marry their AI chatbots. People are, all kind of things they are doing. And this is, if you have the same feeling sometimes, what happened, all of its sweet talk was generated by ChatGPT. Like, people, how they are using. Sell me this pen. So he says that this pen is AI powered. And not only that, AI in various fields. Even very recently, this Kenja Laili, the world's first ever AI beauty pageant winner. So the contest, they are being held, virtual beauty contest, where the AI models, they are, competing with each other. And since it is being implemented to such a large extent, so even the like European Union or in United States or in many other countries, to see that it is used in a positive way, ethically, so the regulations are being put in place so that the misuse is avoided. Anybody knows who this person is? So he is John McCarthy. He's the person who first coined the term John McCarthy in 1956 during a academic conference in Dartmouth. There, they came up with this. He came up with the term artificial intelligence. But the work was being done in AI much before that, as a result of the World War II, where Germany created a machine called as Enigma, and a committee was constituted, a group of scientists. One of them was Alan Turing. He was a British mathematician, computer scientist, and they were able to ultimately, after a lot of hard work, they were able to break that machine and capture the signals being sent by German forces, headquarters to the forces and like that. So that changed the history of the world. And then Alan Turing came up with a Turing test that if we are not able to differentiate, if we are talking to a person or a machine, then that means that the Turing test has been passed. Although at that time they didn't say it artificial intelligence, but it is believed that That was the beginning of artificial intelligence during that. So if we believe that the artificial intelligence is changing, impacting all sphere of our lives, so what current technologies they are impacting, or they will have a big impact on our lives in various areas. I hope you all know about this Professor Swaj Kalab, the World Economic Forum president. He gave this classification. Nowadays, currently, we are in the fourth industrial revolution stage, which is dominated by cyber physical systems controlled by artificial intelligence things. Similarly, in education, we have various revolutions, and this is a book by Sir Anthony Sheldon. If you can have access to this book, you must read it. This is a very wonderful work by Sir Anthony Sheldon. In fact, there are two versions of this book. This with AI came later on. And here it says that nothing matters more than education if we are to see AI liberate and not infantilize humanity. The caution on how we can use. This is quite interesting graph that shows that how the AI is, means surpassing what we can do. And here, if you see some of the activities, the human baseline, 100%. Image classification, reading comprehension, and visual reasoning. The AI has already crossed that. It means that the AI applications, they are more powerful than humans for image classification. And this gives a very unique application in the health areas. Very recently, I read some news that there is this person suffering from some cancer, and the doctors were not able to identify that. But when AI application was used, AI application clearly told them that here is the malign cell, and the cancerous cell is located at that place. So you can see the image classification, visual reasoning, and those things, the power of AI, how it is impacting that. And these are certain others that how, for what purpose, the usage and the context of usage in which the AI is being used by professionals, and on over a period of next year, 3 years, within the 5 years, how many professionals they will be currently using the artificial intelligence. This is the impact radar, not a very, means although now we are in 2025, but it's hardly the January month. So this image still stays valid, where we say that the third, the yellow yolk in the center, this is the current stage, where we have generative AI, generative enabled virtual assistants, or human-centered AI, or knowledge graphs. But then the work is going on from 1 to 3rd year, 3 to 4, 6 years, 6 to 8 years, how the technology using the AI help is impacting. We are having AI avatars, private 5G networks, decentralized identity, autonomous unmanned aerial vehicles, which are self-driving cars. In fact, one of my friends in United States, just last week, he has purchased his self-driving car, completely AI-driven, those things. So if we think that AI is not taking over the world, this is me pretending that AI is not taking over the world. There are various kind of thinking going on, conflicting stories that of the Goldman Sachs wrote that AI benefits did not warrant current level of investment. Whereas JP Morgan, the world's biggest bank, they launched its own ChatGPT-like system, LLM suite, capable of doing the work of a research analyst. So these are the examples, contradictory signals coming up for AI. One group says that this is a bubble which is going to burst, but another group says that the AI is going to stay, and not only stay, it is being heavily used in all sectors. This is an image by IEEE, where they have highlighted that on how the things are progressing on various fields. Ultimately, the scientists, they are working on radical life extension. So for AI, we have already crossed the stage of artificial narrow intelligence. The work is going on artificial general intelligence, and very soon we will be having that human machine convergence. If you are aware of the Neuralink company by Mr. Elon Musk, last year successfully implanted a chip in the brain of a patient, and the patient wrote a poem without typing, just using the thought process, using his mind power, was able to write. So you can see the a fascinated implication of the AI applications, where it will be like those science fiction, the Hollywood movies of the human machine convergence happening over that. So let us quickly have a look at what is AI. It is a set of technologies that allows the computers to perform functions which we as a human beings, we can do. Like we see, we speak, we write, we analyze, we make recommendations, and so many other things. So the basis behind it are the algorithms, the mathematics, and the machine learning algorithms. This is a broader view of the fields of artificial intelligence, which is involves neural networks, deep learning, natural language processing, machine learning, etc. And how these are changing the scenario is, okay, I need to share the computer sound. So there are some videos, you will be able to hear the voice now. This is an experiment conducted at MIT that they used AI to generate 3D holograms in real time. And what they did, there are only two vectors. The holographic using vision sensors. You can imagine, and this is computer vision. Computer vision means how the machine can identify that this object is what object. So it is identifying this is a traffic light, this is a soft drink, this is a person, this is a vehicle, this is bus, this is car, this is truck, a person crossing the road, and like that. These are all applications. In fact, in New Delhi, here in India, the traffic signals, the cameras on the traffic intersections, they are all AI enabled now. So they immediately catch any traffic violation if the person is not wearing seat belt or talking on mobile while driving, or a red light jumping or something. So that's how this it is coming up. This is another real-time application of computer vision, where the camera is identifying whether it is a truck or a car, and like that. So this is an application of artificial intelligence. Not only that, it is being used in sports analytics, where, okay, I hope. This is using AI for science teaching, like how the hydrogen and oxygen molecules, they make water. So now the water molecule, 2 hydrogen atoms, 1 oxygen, next. And similarly, sodium, and this is chlorine. So together, when it mixes, it makes sodium chloride, the common salt. So using augmented reality application, these things, you can make science very interesting in teaching that. So this is another application of AI using detecting emotion in real time. So character is excited, happy, surprised, relaxed, sleepy, depressed, angry, disgusted, fear. It will keep on checking. Now you can see the implication of that. The teacher is teaching in the classroom, and the application is telling that if the students they are happy or they are depressed or they are not paying attention, they are bored, they are sleepy, they are tired. After seeing what is artificial intelligence, let's see that what are the types of artificial intelligence. Generally, we divide them into three groups. The narrow intelligence, which performs specific tasks, and general intelligence, learning, reasoning, problem solving, and the super intelligence, where the machine can become smarter than human beings. These are the areas in how the AI helps us. It helps us in prediction. So predicting power, because it is trained on a lot of data, and then on the basis of that, it can make out trends. Then related to speech, conversion of text to speech and speech to text, computer vision as a machine vision and image recognition. Then in robotics, planning, expert systems, and the applications of natural language processing, in which the object classification, translation of languages, data extraction, etc., all is used by them. So artificial narrow intelligence, you have already seen the common examples of that. Your common chatbots, they are the example of artificial narrow intelligence, like Alexa, Siri, Cortana, or IBM Watson Deep Blue machine that was there. The current technologies of AI, which are being they are going to achieve the status of artificial general intelligence, where the machine will be able to exhibit the intelligence equal to humans. And super intelligence, some says that the work is being done, and that's why some of the scientists, they have cautioned the industry, asked them that, can you stop working on AI for some time, because we don't know in which direction things may go. And like there are already predictions from Professor Jeffrey Hinton and others. They say that if these things they continue, that maybe by 2050, the human race may be in danger due to the power of AI. It will exceed so much. So these are the some of the developments in the field of AI, and like how it is impacting all sectors. This is how it checks the productivity. You can see that AI is analyzing both the customers as well as the staff, their productivity, who is consuming how much time and working on that. Using AI applications, it becomes quite easy for all of us to go with that. So in terms of teaching learning, when the ChatGPT came, the things, teachers are using it to teach students, students are using it to write their lessons, and teachers are using it to assess their lessons and like everything with that. So these are various developments. Let me stop sharing my this slide, and okay, I want to discuss now that we know about there are various tools of AI, but how do we make use of them? So simple thing of using the AI tools. So using AI tools, generative AI, before we see the cases, we need to know that how we can make use of them. So what we do, this is a broader graphical representation of AI. AI is the umbrella term, which is comprises machine learning and deep learning technologies. So we give the instruction to the system. So it is our input instruction given to the AI system so that it can generate specific output. That output can be text, image, or a code, or anything. It can be sound, it can be video, it can be text, it can be multimedia, anything. So a prompt consists of a task description, specific instructions, and contextual information. So that, and this field is now emerging as the prompt engineering. I showed you one image in which that one university from Palestine was projecting that you should be, for this position, you need to have the knowledge of prompt engineering and like that. So what is a prompt? There are various types of prompt. Some of the prompts, they are descriptive prompts, where we ask the system to generate specific type of content. For example, if we ask them to write a story or essay or product description. Then another is instructional prompt, where we give step-by-step instruction for the AI to complete a task, writing a research paper or creating a marketing plan or something. And then exploratory prompt. These are the open-ended prompts which encourage the AI to explore a topic. We explore, and conversational, in which we talk to it like we are talking to some human being, and then discussing some issue from there. So what is a good idea? You should note this down so that when you work on that, you can say use it. Whenever you ask any AI system, ask it to assume a role, like act as a teacher and explain photosynthesis. So this is a role-based prompt. Another is zero-shot prompt, where you are asking the AI to perform a task without any example given to it. Instruction-based is like direct command. Okay, like translate this from Tamil to English. As we have zero shot, where there is no example given, in few shot prompt, we give some example to the AI that here are some examples of creative writing. And now you write a new story. And then chain of thought, in which we ask reasoning to the system, like, how did you solve this problem? So then it will give you step-by-step instructions from the system for our output. So why the prompts are important? Because it enhances the capability of the system. We can have the control over the generated content, what kind of output we wanted, and it increases the efficiency of the workflow. Therefore, so you have the user control over your output in a better way. Therefore, the prompt which you should be writing should be specific, clear, unambiguous, providing exact instructions on how the task needs to be completed. Then your prompt should be concise, straightforward, to the point. Avoid unnecessary verbosity. In fact, many of us, we write like, please translate this. But technically, there is no need to write please into the sentence. It doesn't, because it doesn't have feelings. But some people say that these are the AI systems which learn our behavior. So to keep it polite, we write, please do this, please do that, something like that. But then unnecessary verbosity can be avoided. It can confuse the, okay, then we need to, it is always a good idea to provide some background information to the system so that it can relate to that what. Like if we are saying, if we want the system to analyze our data, so we can say it that, okay, please act like an expert of quantitative analysis, act like a statistician, and I have conducted this research with this purpose, and I'm uploading my data. Please help me analyzing it. Some kind of context given it to it. There may be certain circumstances where you write a prompt as open-ended prompt, so that you can just say that, okay, here is, I'm giving you a topic on a thirsty crow, and write a story on that. So you let the uh, AI to express its creativity using that. Let's have some examples of good prompts, like write a 200-word article on the benefit of AI in education. So this prompt is clear, specific, where we are asking that the word limit will be 200, and you need to explain what are the benefits of AI in education. If you want data analysis kind of thing, then analyze this provided data set and summarize the key trends. For language translation, translate the following paragraph from English to whatever the language you want it to be, it can translate that. And problem solving, like explain how to solve a quadratic equation, step-by-step instructions. These are some of the ways to write a good prompt. So a good prompt should be clear. It should provide necessary background. It should be specific what you want from the AI. Define your boundaries, like 200 word, 300 word, what, and you can instruct it for the tone or the style. Like you can say that, okay, keep the conversation tone as professional, academic, or for a lay person, or for fifth graders, something like it will help you to uh, manage the output in a better way for your targeted audience, that for whom you are going to share your work, and accordingly then it can use that. So now let us see some of the AI tools and how we can use them. I think uh, okay, one of the tool is, I think everybody knows about it. This is quite powerful. And in fact, you can see that if you can ask it, like, create an image of a chemistry professor teaching atomic structure in chemistry lab. So here it has, see, it has created that image. So the advantage of creating such kind of images is that you are not downloading from the internet, and then there is no copyright violation that you have taken the image of someone else. You have created this image on your own. Similarly, you can ask it, like, write an essay on air pollution in 300 words. We have kept it simple. So here it is writing. And another powerful function of it is that you can say, now write this text in Ali. What is the spelling? Okay. I can't read it. Maybe if you see the screen, if you know that what it is doing, I hope it is translating it, or it is writing it. It is not translating that as such. I think it is similar to Tamil, or it may be Tamil only. In In fact, if you give your instruction in this language, then it can give you the response on the same thing there. Anyway, this time actually I didn't restrict it, so it is keeping on typing and giving me the instruction. Similarly, another advantage here of this tool, the power is that it can analyze the uploaded images. Let us see if we can upload an image. Okay, here's the picture. So let me find some good picture. Okay, so like you see this image when I was teaching in Malaysia, Penang. This is the picture of a temple. Let us see how it will. So I have uploaded the image and please examine and explain the image. Wow, it has rightfully identified it that this is a renowned Buddhist temple located in Penang, Malaysia. Kek Lok Si is the largest Buddhist temple in Malaysia and is famous for its pagoda of 10,000 Buddhas. See the power of it. I just uploaded the images of the top, and this photograph I took it from I think around 1 kilometer away from the place, but it is successfully able to identify the temple in image appears to be Kek Lok Si temple. So now you can see the power. So you can upload any image and it can help you in identifying, analyzing the same thing. Now another functionality which has been added is now you can ask it for search the web. You can activate it and then you can ask it that, okay, write a short essay on blended learning with in 300 words with in-text citations and reference in APA style. Let's see. So now it is searching the web. Okay, so it is identifying some of the sources and here it is giving you. And since we restricted it around 300 words, so that's why it is started with blended integrating traditional, then advantage, challenges, conclusions, and the references. And here it is showing you the sources. So this is a good feature of it, that how we can make use of that. You can upload your Excel sheet, and not only that, like if you tell it that, okay, write the Excel formula to calculate percentage of data. Okay, let us keep it simple. So here it is giving us the formula and how we can write it in this way. So this is the power that we can use it as a teacher. We can use it as a student. Okay.
There are some questions in the chat. Some questions are coming in the chat.
Okay.
They're asking about other things like DeepSeek. Gemini, DeepSeek is better than ChatGPT, they're asking.
Yeah, I'm just going through those. Okay. Cheetah, AI good, but sometimes one will use bad people. How do we see the arrival of DeepSeek? Okay. Noasthin is asking, what are the disadvantages of using? Uh, okay. First of all, how do we see the arrival of DeepSeek? Uh, I think it has taken the world by storm, but there are certain challenges
DeepSeek.
that it may not ultimately, because there are certain issues going on. The United States government is looking into the infringement, because they have created this model based on the earlier existing models, like the AI models and other models. And Microsoft is also looking. Already they have been accused that it is called as data distillation. I hope you know data distillation. They have created this model using that. So as the China is famous for its low shelf life, you do not know what is going to happen with this. They have used it. AI will be harmful for human life. Anything can be harmful for human life. Even a knife in your kitchen, which you use to cut vegetables, is harmful for human life. It depends on that, how we use that. Okay, I would like to know some of the most effective tools available for free of charge to detect AI generated writing and other type of creation. Okay, for this, I hope you see my screen. So the GPT, there is a tool. This is GPT-0. You can use it. It is AI detector. And so you can paste your text or upload your document, and then it can tell. Already it is being used by these many people. So this can show you that whether this text was written by AI or a human. Okay. So, and then uh, detect other type of creation. Okay, I'll discuss with those. DeepSeek Gemini is better than ChatGPT. In fact, not only DeepSeek or Gemini, the much better, because there is one problem with ChatGPT, that it can create false references. So in that case, I suggest that you use Perplexity. Then Tharang is asking, what are the impacts of DeepSeek against ChatGPT? DeepSeek is considered as currently as the powerful than ChatGPT. Performance in software, what are the best ways to optimize it? The best way is that you check that what are the applications which are running in the background. And that is the one way to optimize your hardware and software. So this is Perplexity. It is much better than uh, ChatGPT in giving answers. For example, write about culture of Sri Lanka. Now, the advantage is that it automatically gives references, Buddhism and religion. And you see this one, it is from Stockholm Embassy, and two, this is from Wikipedia. Then there is another reference, it is Sri Lanka Travel and Tourism website. So by default, it includes the references. This is from Britannia Encyclopedia. This is from Comsico Global. and like that. And then it gives you additional questions which you can continue. So it is a conversational style from there, which keeps on adding to your conversation, your query which you have, perplexity. And then you all know about Gemini, but so far the best one has been considered as CLAU Cloud AI by Anthropic company. Even better than Gemini or what? Your ideas, the first AI that helps you create in confidence. So you continue using your Gmail. You can try it. This is by Anthropic company. And here, good afternoon. And then you can, it is showing you that how it can help you. You can ask your questions in that. And here it is asking you that you can normal role, concise, explanatory, formal, and what kind of styles you can use it. There is another very interesting platform for those of you who deal with calculations, mathematics, statistics, science, etc. It is called as Wolfram Alpha. This is completely AI enabled with natural language processing capabilities. And you can see here mathematics, science, technology, society, culture, everyday life. There are so many things which it is, you can discuss it. The power which I like is about its mathematical input. In Google or in others, it is difficult to, it is a challenge to type the mathematical equation. But here you can type them as in mathematics we do. For example, here you can type the upper root, say like 2, and here you can type something. And then it can give you the interpretation. So we have been able to type it in, and it follows the natural language. Not only that, you can upload your own material. There are examples given, and the kind of natural language it follows. So this is another free platform by Microsoft, which you can try if you have not used it so far. Okay. Now, some of the applications, say for example, there is, if you want to make presentation, then this is another okay, where is this? Create new. In free version, it can allow you up to 8-9 slides. So you can either paste your text or use AI to generate or import your file, and it can convert it into a presentation. So this is like if you create, click on generate, then it will ask you like on what. So you can say it culture of Sri Lanka and generate outline. So culture, geography, history, religion, cuisine, etc. If you are happy with this, then you can go with the advanced, what kind of theme you want. And then here, medium, images, AI images, or you can take web images or stock photograph, for example, like web images, and then click on generate. So now it has generated, and let's see how it will look like. So exploring the vibrant culture of Sri Lanka, it has taken that. Then geography and history, tropical island renowned for its lush landscape, ancient kingdoms, Buddhism, Hinduism, festivals, cuisine, culinary tradition, coconut, then art, craft, music and dance, language, literature, culture, preservation, globalization, like. So this is, there is one more tool for making presentations is for me AI. Okay, then you can check it. I think so. This is it shows you how to use that for the discussion. Okay, if you want to create music, there is a good tool. It is suno.com. And it is quite easy. You can simply, it will ask you to create your ID, but it is free tool. So you click on create, and then it is asking you to describe your song. Now here you can write that uh, instrumental music on uh, standing first in the competition examination for school board, like. And then you can simply say, click on create. Now you can see that it has started working on it. It won't take more time. So the first one is ready already. And if you want to make it public, you can click on public. So the clip is now public, and I can copy and share the link here. There are so many, all the information can give us is true. It is good information. I mean, Jab is better than Jab in Sinhala translation. Can AI system read my digital identity when I use them often? It is a good question, Jalaluddin, that it can read your identity in such a way that whatever you tell them, it can't enter our system, but if it can understand about us from our inputs. So never share your personal information. Give the prompt to it about your personal information, that my name is this, I work here, or I teach here, and those kind of things. Let us see what kind of music it has created. So you can click on it. It has generated the music. If you like it, then you can tell me. Okay, so this site creates the music for you. Then there are sites using them. You can create images. One I showed it to you. Another free website is Bing Copilot. It will also ask you to create your Microsoft account. So here you can say, okay, I close that. So let us see. create an image of a dance teacher showing Sri Lankan dance styles. Let us see what it will do. So here you say Copilot uses AI, check for mistakes. Conversations are used to train AI and Copilot, learn about your interest. So Jalaluddin was asking, in this way, you need to be careful about what you are telling it. So here is this image it is showing. I asked it to create an image of a dance teacher showing Sri Lankan dance styles. And you can download it. And then similarly, you can ask anything, any question, and it can help you. Say, for example, create a lesson plan for me on the topic convex lens. So now it has created understanding convex lens. The student will, these are the objectives, these are the materials, duration, introduction, theory, demonstration, activity, application, conclusion, and homework. I hope this lesson plan helps you if you need. Similarly, you can ask it, okay, now since the lesson is there, then create 5 MCQ on this topic for assessment of student learning. Indicate the correct answer. So here, what is the shape of a convex lens? Thinner in the middle, thicker on the edges. Is this. Correct answer is this. And it has created MCQ based on that. So this is how it helps us in creating the images.
Ramesh, I have a question, a small question. Now, when it get data from all over the place, what about if it take copyrighted say images? Can that happen?
If you are asking it to generate an image, then it generates the unique image. It may happen that in the background, it may have that idea taken from some of the images, which the company has used to train it. And those images may be copyrighted or what. But it won't replicate a same image for you. Anything.
Because because we saw some images had these watermarks. Now you showed some examples. Those images had watermarks. So what does that mean?
Those images, they are stock images. And stock images are those which we need to purchase. And then the watermark will be removed. Otherwise, if you use them, then it shows the watermark.
So that's what I'm saying. So when generative AI creates that sort of images with watermark,
no,
we saw that.
No, those in the Gamma, the presentation where I created, I used that feature. If you ask it to make it, say for example, take it AI generated images, then there will be no watermark.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay, so I think is there one more question, or I think we should wind up now. That's another last question is how can we avoid plagiarism? I think that's the thing I have asked, right?
This is a good question by Maheshi. How can we avoid plagiarism?
Yeah.
To avoid plagiarism, the simple thing is that you can use AI. There is no problem with that. But then there are 4 or 5 tools available with you. So you keep your prompt same, get the answer, say like, for example, if you are asking what is air pollution? So you ask this question to ChatGPT, to Gemini, to Cloud, to DeepSeek, or Perplexity, combine their answers, and then ask the software that now summarize this whole thing for me and give me a output of like 1,000 words or something. And definitely in that case, then the plagiarism, it means the duplication of the text taken from somewhere else. It can be minimized. And the ultimate test is that you can check for any similarity using Turnitin or Authenticate and then paraphrase it. In fact, these tools, they are very good. Like if you ask ChatGPT to, you can copy paste some text and ask it to paraphrase, rewrite it using different wordings. It can do that job for you.
Okay, so if there aren't any other.
No, from your email ID, it cannot access your digital identity. And without signing up, you can't use AI because first you should understand why they ask us to sign up. The reason being that they want to know that who is using their platform. I hope you simple take. Suppose, for example, if Jalaluddin, if he has the business of say like renting cars, okay, for tourism, he has a fleet of 100 cars, and me and Professor Shrilankha goes to his room and say that, okay, please give us car because we want to, move around, see, and then we will come back. Will you give us your car without asking us to give our ID card or something or something? I don't think you are going to do that. You will definitely ask us or some documentation, some sort of identity that we are the genuine customers. Same thing here. But simply by logging using your email ID, it can't access your digital identity. It can't go into your email account. For that, there are different things. The hackers are there. They can crack your password and then they can take over your email ID. That's altogether cybersecurity area.
All right. I think we had a very interesting and very useful information shared by you, Ramesh. Unfortunately, we have limited time.
Yes,
So,
there are so
yeah,
many
but
things, but time is small, short.
because it seems, as you said, it's moving so fast, even faster than the cheetahs and airplanes and all. So, what we talk today may be different. I mean, by tomorrow, you may have a new one, right?
Yes.
Thing developed. So, it's a very rapidly evolving concept. So, I think as the first of the series of webinars, I think you gave a very good overview of the history, the background, the main concepts behind it, and then this final this last time where you showed us different tools and applications and how to use them. I think all those are quite interesting and useful for us as teachers. Now all our audience are teachers, either at the university teachers or school teachers. Our student teachers are also here. So I think we can get many ideas from that, and also how to use them productively rather than avoiding it. We can't avoid it, right? We can't avoid it. So anyway, we have to live with it. Thank you on behalf of Center for Education, Technology and Media, SETME, and the Faculty of Education of the Open University of Sri Lanka. I wish to pay our appreciation. Wish you thank you very much for spending your time with us today and sharing your insights with us. And on behalf of all the participants also, I thank you very much. And participants also, thank you very much for raising those questions and being with us. There was a very good participation, 250 odd participants were there. So I think it's a very useful session for all of us. So then thank you very much, Ramesh, once again.
Let me share some of the resources in the chat.
Please. Yes, please.
These are AI tools which our friends, they can try in their free time. So you can click on these three dots in the chat and then you will find that option of copy. It will copy all the chat and then you can save it as in your document somewhere.
Right. Okay, so I'll give like 2 minutes for participants to copy those things. And any final words from you before we wind up, Ramesh?
Just that don't afraid of AI and don't hesitate in using it AI, but use it wisely. That's what I want to say. It is
Yes.
our good friend.
Yeah. Yes. So when you asked the first question, many people said no, no. They responded, no, we are not afraid of it. So
Yes.
that's good. That's good. And use it wisely as well as ethically. I believe responsible use is very important. Okay, then. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much, Dr. Ramesh C. Sharma, and all the participants. So we can wind up the session now. Have
Yes.
a nice day. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Bye, friends. Thank you so much. And maybe we see each other again in some future session. Thank you.
Thank you.